Assalamu alaikum and greetings to you all. This is Sabina Victor, and today finally I am bringing to you all my presentation on artificial intelligence in education. Now, for those who are watching this recorded presentation, let me inform you all that artificial intelligence session has been divided into two parts. First is the theoretical part, which is going to be recorded, and the practical session is going to be held live, not once, but twice. All right. So let me start with my presentation. All right. So before I move to the theoretical part, this is a brief introduction about myself. I'm an award-winning entrepreneur and CEO of Impart, Learning to Excel and Grow. I'm an educator with 20 years experience, and my forte is English language and literature. Besides this, I'm also an educational consultant and a published writer. I train teachers, which makes me a teacher trainer. I am a certified global trainer from International Internship University, India. I'm also a certified trainer for social and emotional learning from UNESCO MGI-EP. I'm also a digital trainer from Teach and Seek. Now, besides this, I have received an award of recognition from Global Forum for Teacher Educators, a certificate of recognition from IALTA Philippines, an award of appreciation from Mathologics. I am a lifetime member and a Hall of Famer of GFTE, which is an international platform for educators, which means that I am representing Pakistan at international forums such as GFTE and Global Education Network. I am also an Open Pakistan alumna for Relo Pakistan, which is a public affairs section of US Embassy Islamabad, courtesy of Evolution Igniting Potential. So moving on. Now, since it's a recorded session, I expect my participants or the viewers to give their responses either in YouTube comments or in WhatsApp. That is what comes to your mind when you hear about AI. So I'm going to read your responses in my free time. Next, Next we come to is the simple definition of AI. Now, artificial intelligence is the intelligence of machine or software as opposed to the intelligence of humans or animals. It's a field of study in computer science which develops and studies intelligent machines, and such machines may be called AIs. However, uh, I'm going to talk about more about generative AI and its history. Now, generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence technology that can produce various types of content, including text. It can be pictures, it can be audio and synthetic data. When I say synthetic data, I mean data which is artificially produced or manufactured rather than generated. For example, the best example of generative AI is ChatGPT. Now, let's come to the history of AI. Now, Alan Turing was the first person to carry out a substantial research in the field that he called machine intelligence. However, artificial intelligence was founded, therefore, by John McCarthy, as he is considered the pioneer in this field, in fields such as artificial intelligence, computer science, interactive computing systems. And it was John McCarthy, therefore, who coined the term AI, therefore, in 1955 at a workshop which was held in the summer season, therefore, at Dartmouth, therefore, College. So this field, therefore, has seen a series of success and failures. And after 2012, therefore, when deep learning, they had therefore surpassed all previous AI techniques. Now, deep learning is actually a method in artificial intelligence that teaches computers, therefore, to process data in the way that is inspired, therefore, by human brain. And deep learning models can recognize pictures, text, sounds, and other data to produce accurate insights and predictions. Now, after 2020, many companies, universities, laboratories based in the US are pioneering significant therefore advances in artificial intelligence. Now, I will be sharing a link, therefore, in the WhatsApp in which you read it, therefore, in your free time. And this particular link is related to more information about the evolution of generative AI. So, moving on. Now, this particular picture is about the examples of AI in our daily lives. Now, you can see over here when you pick your cell phone, if you are using YouTube or Gmail or Google Meet or the apps that you can see over here in your screen, these are all examples of AI. And if you're using Chat GPT, which is a chat bot, that is also an example of AI. Similarly, Canva, like right now I'm using Canva. So I have already immersed myself with AI. At the same time, Microsoft Bing is also another example of AI, including voice bots such as Siri and Alexa, etc. And the Tesla vehicles, therefore, by Elon Musk, that is the electric car, these are also examples of AI. All right. Now we come to the importance of AI in education. Now, AI is considered, if it is used, it is considered a time saver for teachers and for students in terms of content creation or in terms of generating a content. And it can generate information effortlessly and it saves precious time. Number two is it can generate a variety of content depending on what prompt you insert. It can be a lesson plan, it can be grading students' work, it can also create test and exam papers as well as worksheets for teachers. Now, artificial intelligence can also perform the role of a personal tutor as it can answer questions, queries, it can solve problems, for students and for teachers. And AI, therefore, can analyze students' attendance. There are AI tools such as a Gradescope. Then you have assignment submissions and performance on specific tasks to identify the learning gaps, therefore, a flag up, therefore, worrying behavior. And lastly, your classrooms can become engaging and interesting and fun if you integrate AI in your lessons. And this can motivate your students, therefore, to engage, therefore, in the lesson, or you can make them active learners, therefore, by using AI tools. At the same time, there are certain risks, therefore, or dangers, therefore, of AI. And the first one is the job losses due to AI automation. Now, the advancement of AI has become a matter of concern for various job markets. It's believed by 2030, those tasks, therefore, which take up 30% of the hours in the US could be automated. According to McKinsey, therefore Goldman Sachs, 300 full-time jobs therefore could be lost to AI automation. And when I say automation, I mean automatic equipment. Now, as AI robots therefore become smarter and more dexterous, therefore the same task therefore will require fewer humans. And AI is expected to create 90 million jobs, new jobs, therefore by 2025. That means we are talking about 2 years from now. Isn't it alarming or a worrying situation? It is. Number two is the social manipulation. is another danger of artificial intelligence, and TikTok, therefore, is an example of a social media platform that heavily relies, therefore, on AI algorithm. And when I say a logarithm, I mean a process or a set of rules that is followed in calculation or problem solving. Now, it fills a user's feed, therefore, with content, therefore, related to previous media, therefore, they have viewed on the platform. Now, there is a great danger of deep fake. Now, deep fake means a video of a person in which their face or body has been digitally altered so that they can appear to someone else or spread false information. Then I come to privacy violation. Then, if you have played around with an AI chatbot or tried out an AI face filter online, your data is being collected. AI systems can collect personal data to customize users' experience, so help train AI models you are using, especially if the AI tool is free. Isn't it creepy? An incident occurred in 2023 when ChatGPT allowed users to see titles from another active user's chat history. Creepy, isn't it? Next, we come to is the socio-economic inequality. Now, a logarithmic biasness caused by bad data. Now, our researchers are primarily therefore people who come from certain racial demographics, therefore, or who grew up in high, therefore, socioeconomic areas or people without disabilities. Now, AI is developed by humans, therefore, and humans are inherently, therefore, biased. That is why sometimes when you see information projected by ChatGPT, it is biased. Next comes the socioeconomic inequality. It can widen the gap, therefore, between the haves and have-nots, therefore, as well as the blue-collar and white-collar job workers. At the same time, therefore, developed countries, therefore, can possess the best, therefore, AI tools or devices and can make rapid progress as against underdeveloped, therefore, or third world countries. Next, we come to is the weapons automation. Now, arms and ammunitions, therefore, or weapons can lead to global destruction, as powerful nations, therefore, can start a tech cold war. And lastly, uncontrollable, therefore, self-aware AI. Now, AI will progress rapidly that it will go beyond human control through the creation of artificial general intelligence and artificial super intelligence. Now, if this happens, our world, therefore, will be ruled by robots, therefore, leaving humans, therefore, helpless. Now, you can use, therefore, AI, therefore, in education. Sorry, there are certain concerns regarding AI in education as well, as teachers and educators feel that it can lessen creativity and as well as create critical thinking skills among students if it is used in excess. Now, pricey AI devices or tools can create a divide among the well-funded, or what we call it, the reputable schools, or and the low or the poorly funded educational institutions. Now, it can lead to more unemployment. Therefore, as AI, therefore, has the potential, therefore, to replace the staff. And a complete AI, therefore, run educational institution can result in no personal connection, therefore, between robots and students, as we believe that personal connections can be only created, therefore, by a human teacher and students, which helps to mold positive and good behavior. Now, lastly, students' data is also prone, therefore, to hacking, as it can fall into the wrong hands. And when data falls into the wrong hands, that educational institution can run into big trouble because of the misuse, therefore, of personal information. Now, there are strategies, therefore, for using AI, therefore, in the classroom. And since my forte is English, so I said, why not share a strategy related to AI in English literature classroom? Now, teachers of English can ask students to predict after reading the initial chapters of any novel. And I have used over here the novel that is Of Mice and Men by John the Beck. Now, in the book of Mice and Men, therefore, will George and Leanie ever be able to achieve their dreams? Support your answers by writing a paragraph and offering 3 reasons. Now, students can work in groups, therefore, with ChatGPT tool, and they can read the responses generated from ChatGPT amongst themselves. However, if ChatGPT says that George and Leanie wouldn't be able to achieve their dream, students can write a paragraph arguing that they would be able to achieve their dream. And when students present their arguments against the response of ChatGPT, this can help to strengthen their critical thinking skills. And uh, since I am currently teaching the novel that is Passage to India to students of class 9 O levels, that novel is not that easy to teach. However, I have made it more interesting, therefore, by using higher order thinking skills, therefore, to make my students, therefore, more engaging and active, therefore, towards the novel. And I usually put up the higher order thinking questions, therefore, to them. And the responses which I get, therefore, is really it's really wonderful, and I mostly use analytical, therefore, and opinion-based questions, including the highest order that is create. So try using this in your classroom if you are a teacher of English. Next, I come to is a maths AI in a maths classroom. Now, a maths teacher can give a maths problem, therefore, to a group of students as a group task. And this would require them to use another AI tool, which is photomath. And with 2 answers in hand, that is, one is from artificial intelligence and one is by the students themselves. They can create a response to the question that is, which solution is more correct. This allows the students, therefore, to test the solutions to complex problem against the criteria which the teachers provided through a rubric, or by testing it against the process that the teacher has taught. Meaning to say that if students are asked a certain question, that which solution do they think is appropriate or correct, students will be able to analyze the responses gathered uh, generated from photomath AI tool, as well as they will be able to compare it, therefore, with the method, therefore, their teacher has used to teach them, therefore, that particular math problem. Now, if this happens, if students are able to make comparisons, this will also help in improving their critical thinking skills. I'm telling you, teachers, you can use AI tools, therefore, to help students in the critical thinking skills depending upon the activity that you create for your students. It's not impossible, it's all possible. It depends on whether you are using the higher order thinking skills for your students. Try doing it, and you will see the results for yourself. Next, in conclusion, therefore, I would like to say that for us educators, we need to use AI only as a research tools when it comes to being used in our classroom. If we do this, our students will be able to see an AI tool as a starting product, not as a finished product, meaning to say that the answers generated from AI should be challenged. It should not be considered final and done. And we can do this by creating interesting activities which fosters critical thinking with AI. And this can also support the 3 C's of tech engagement, that is, encouraging students to construct, collaborate, and create. And with this, my presentation comes to an end. If you have questions, queries, you are most welcome to write your queries or questions in the YouTube comments, or you can put your questions up in the Impart WhatsApp group, and I will be happy to answer your questions and queries. So you see, there was a reason why I wanted to have the theory part on artificial intelligence done, so that now teachers, once they go through this particular presentation, they would be prepared then to engage in the practical aspect of AI. And I am looking forward to doing that practical aspect in two different sessions with you, where I will be teaching you how to use certain AI tools. And I know that you will find them beneficial in your lessons in your classrooms. So tomorrow will be the first practical the first practical part of the AI with the participants. So take good care of yourselves, and with, and I'll see you tomorrow. Allah Hafiz and goodbye.